In the shaded forests of eastern North America, where streams carve narrow paths through rock and soil, a quiet life unfolds beneath leaves, stones, and flowing water. This is a world of constant moisture, filtered light, and soft sounds. It is not a place of spectacle. It is a place of persistence. Here lives the dusky salamander. It does not leap into view. It does not announce itself with calls or color. Instead, it remains close to the ground, close to water, close to the conditions that have shaped its existence for millions of years. To encounter a dusky salamander is often accidental, a brief moment when a stone is lifted or a shadow shifts along a stream bank. The animal's presence feels ancient, almost temporary, as if it might disappear the moment attention lingers too long. Dusky salamanders belong to a lineage of amphibians that rejected one of the most defining features of vertebrate life, lungs. They breathe entirely through their skin and the delicate lining of their mouths. This single fact governs nearly every aspect of their behavior, habitat, and survival. Moisture is not a preference. It is a requirement. Without damp skin, respiration fails. Without shade, dehydration comes quickly. Without clean, oxygen-rich water and humid air, life simply cannot continue. The dusky salamander's body reflects this dependency. Its skin is smooth, dark, and finely textured, often patterned in muted browns, grays, and blacks. These colors mirror wet stone, decaying leaves, and forest soil. Camouflage is not dramatic. It is subtle, effective, and complete. The body is elongated, the limbs short but strong, allowing careful movement across uneven surfaces. The tail is muscular, used not only for balance but as a reserve of energy during periods when food is scarce. Every feature serves efficiency rather than display. Evolution shaped the dusky salamander for a narrow niche, and it fills that niche perfectly. The forests these salamanders inhabit are defined by water in motion. Small streams, seeps, and springs provide a constant source of moisture and temperature stability. The water is cool, shaded by trees, rich in oxygen. Along the banks, rocks and fallen logs create countless hiding places. This is not an environment of abundance. Food must be earned slowly. Dusky salamanders feed on small invertebrates, insects, larvae, worms, and other tiny creatures that thrive in damp conditions. Hunting is quiet and deliberate. The salamander moves slowly, pausing often, sensing vibrations and chemical cues through its skin. When prey comes within reach, the strike is quick but restrained. Energy is never wasted. Territory matters here. Despite their modest size, dusky salamanders are fiercely territorial. Individuals defend small stretches of stream bank or forest floor, using posture, body blocking, and subtle movements rather than violence. These territories ensure access to food and optimal moisture levels. Conflicts are usually brief. Displays replace fights. In an environment where injury can be fatal, avoidance is the wiser strategy. Reproduction follows a rhythm tied closely to environmental stability. Unlike many amphibians that rely on open water for egg-laying, dusky salamanders choose protected sites, beneath rocks, inside rotting logs, or within moist crevices. Females lay small clusters of eggs, carefully positioned where humidity remains constant. There is no rush. Development proceeds slowly, guided by temperature and moisture rather than seasons alone. In many species, the female remains with the eggs, guarding them against predators and fungal growth. This quiet vigilance can last weeks. During this time, she eats little, prioritizing protection over nourishment. When the young hatch, they resemble miniature adults or aquatic larvae depending on species and conditions. Growth is gradual. Maturity takes years. Life here is not about rapid turnover. It is about continuity. The dusky salamander's role in the ecosystem is understated but vital. By feeding on insects and other invertebrates, it helps regulate populations that influence decomposition, soil health, and nutrient cycling. In turn, it serves as prey for birds, snakes, and small mammals. Its greatest contribution, however, may be as an indicator species. Because it breathes through its skin, the dusky salamander is highly sensitive to pollution, changes in water quality, and habitat disruption. When salamander populations decline, it often signals deeper environmental problems long before they become obvious to humans. In this way, the salamander becomes a messenger, silent but precise. Modern pressures weigh heavily on this quiet species. Deforestation removes shade, raising temperatures and drying stream banks. Pollution alters water chemistry. Climate change disrupts rainfall patterns, turning reliable seeps into seasonal trickles. Roads fragment habitats, isolating populations and limiting genetic exchange. What once was a continuous moist forest becomes a series of disconnected patches, each more vulnerable than the last. The dusky salamander does not migrate far. It does not adapt quickly. It cannot simply move on. Conservation efforts focus on protecting waterways, maintaining forest cover, and preserving natural stream flow. These measures benefit not only salamanders, but entire ecosystems built around water and shade. There is something profoundly fitting about the dusky salamander's obscurity. It does not seek attention. It does not inspire fear or awe. Yet its survival represents a triumph of specialization. In a world that rewards flexibility and speed, this animal survives by committing fully to a single way of life, one that demands consistency, restraint, and balance. As water continues to flow over stone and leaves continue to decay into soil, the dusky salamander persists, hidden in plain sight. It breathes through skin kept damp by shade and patience. It lives where light is soft and movement is careful. Its story reminds us that not all endurance is loud. Some forms of survival happen quietly, beneath our feet, shaped by darkness, water, and time.